Hi, loves. Welcome back. And welcome back to another episode of one of these videos from Sounds of Love. All right. I was gonna call it Love Bites, but one of you told me that Love Bites didn't really seem to, hit the mark of the what I want to go for these series. So for all of you watching this video, if you have any suggestions on potential names, please let me know. I am still workshopping on this series. It's a brand new one, so it's not perfect. We're living and we're learning over here, and we're trying new things out as we go, including right now, which is a very unscripted video, very impromptu video, because I'm making this to celebrate the Chaser's 10th anniversary. Can you guys believe it? Infinite the Chaser has turned 10 years old as of today. Actually, I'm not so sure if I'm going to edit this on time, so let's just assume that around the time that this video will be up, the Chaser has turned 10 years old. Wow. I can't believe it. It's been a decade since this masterpiece came out. I just wanted to make a very brief video on what makes me really gravitated to it and how much the song means to me, because this is a song I really like more than anything else in the world. I love this song so much. Of course, I'm not gonna go too much into detail as to why the song is immaculate, because a lot of the musical elements that have been discussed about The Chaser has been discussed in multiple think pieces over the years. I mean, there's a lot of people over the years who have done great analyses on The Chaser, and I'm going to link some of those in the description down below. And I'm also going to talk about my stances here, although it's not going to be like your usual in-depth musical analysis, because again, in the last decade, plenty of people have done in-depth musical analyses on the song. So yeah, I'm not so sure what else I can add to discussion other than my own personal feelings towards the song and how it makes me myself feel as a person. So let's just start from there. So I discovered Chaser back in 2020. Wait, no, that's not 2020. So I discovered the Chaser in 2012. Now at the time, I was pretty in tune with the K-pop scene, though not as in tune as I am now, I mean, back then I still am listening to a myriad of genres, including K-pop, but I also am listening to C-pop and also Western pop music at the time. So I wasn't that really invested into K-pop as I am now actually. But before the Chaser, I have been pretty in and out of the K-pop scene actually, because I don't know how to be in tune with the scene. I'm not so sure how to keep up with it. So I'm just like being a fan of it from afar actually. And then on one fine day, as I was perusing through YouTube while I was looking for like a Super Junior song or something like that, I discovered something magical on my YouTube recommended. And when I click on it, little did it know that it would change the course of my life forever. The Chaser is the catalyst to my affinity for K-pop at large, because of how much it has drawn me in personally to the genre and how much it has allowed me to stay in the genre and to just appreciate the art that comes with it. The Chaser has allowed me to appreciate the texts that these amazing artists in South Korean music industry has provided us, and allowed me to enrich my understanding of art appreciation more and more, and it made me more awakened as an individual. It just means so much to me, as it has been through me all these years. It has been through me through all facets of my life, from my secondary school days to my pre-university days to university to graduated, and now I have a job now. So yeah, the Chaser has really seen me go through all of these phases in life that really defines and marked a lot of facets of my life actually. So yeah, I think that's one major reason why the Chaser really means a lot to me, and why the song really resonated with me more than any other, which we'll get into that actually. Why the song resonated with me more than anything else. What makes the Chaser so awesome sauce? Well, if I have to do that, this video would go on forever actually. And also I'm probably going to be repeating a lot of the points that these creators have talked about, but here are some of my personal favorite moments of what makes this song so awesome sauce in some really like short appetizers, bite-sized pieces. So firstly, the song is very lush and wide in production. The production of the song is very massive, it's very large. There's a lot going on, but not so much that it distracts you from whatever the elements are. Not one single element overpower each other, which is kind of the best thing that you can achieve in the pop song. Every single element in the song works in a way that they function like cogs in the machine. If one cog is missing, the machine won't run. And some of the cogs in this machine include these really minor but powerful impacts in the song. You know, the ones that you go push or whoosh, you know? It adds a really good accented impact to the song in the way that you would in a regular conversation. You know how in regular conversation, when we talk to people, we tend to accent the most important key points. One example I like to use in class is 300 students has scored straight A's in their exam. When we tend to accent straight A's because that is the part that people would listen to the most and people would actually register the fastest. So when they hear that accented bit, the brain registers that faster and the brain is able to react to that bit of your sentence faster. Oh, straight A's. Wow, that's great. Wow, that's a great achievement. And they react accordingly to whatever you emphasize. So again, in the song, when you emphasize certain bits through these big whooshy impacts like this, your brain is able to react to it immediately and instantly registers the song as pure serotonin booster. Like, this impacts in the song really makes it seem that the song is actually more epic and grand than, you know, it actually is, you know. The production of the song is very simple. There's not many like beep boops or like zip zip or like these very complicated industrial pots and pans clangy songs in there like you hear in K-pop these days. But this production is very simple. It's a very straightforward 4-chord structure, like verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge structure. It's a very simple pop song, but simple is the best. Simple is the best. Less is more, actually. And they take whatever less elements in the song and then they just flourish it so much. For example, these incidental sounds that you hear in the song, for example, the wee 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 part. That is one of the key melodies of the song actually that I really like, and it really immediately sticks out to you too. I don't know what kind of instrument it is, you know. Is it like a harmonica, like a keyboard or something like that? I think it's like a pitched up synth line, I think, but it sounds really epic. I like that. And another thing I like about the song is the rap parts. The rap parts are just so badass, it's awesome. Dongwoo and Hoya really executed the rap parts so much in a way that it doesn't disturb the flow of the song, but rather continue to add gas and fuel to the song so that the machine is well oiled and can run faster. So in a way, Dongwoo and Hoya are like the fuel and oil of this machine. You know, they add fuel to the machine to make it move faster, and then they oil the parts to make it run better. Dongwoo's rap parts definitely has this like the melody line that is like standard to the song. You know, the you know, like it's the common melody line that you hear in the song, the common motif. But when Hoya's rap part comes up, the melody completely changes into a different one. The melody shift is really what catches me off guard, but it's so integral to the song that it really makes you believe that you're being taken to a bridge, to a climax, because that sounds like a turbulence in the song that you want the song to overcome. It's genius. It's fucking brilliant. Oh my goodness. And then of course we have the group melodies, the when they elongate certain words, it felt like they are going to have this moment of like heroism, I don't know if that's a word or not, heroism, like that sort of like very powerful charge up moment where like Goku just goes, you know, like that kind of like hero charging up moment, you know. I don't know why. And it actually builds into the narrative of the song, which reminds me this song has really excellent story building. This song is really good at writing a story. You have the protagonist going on an epic journey, you have the protagonist like fighting their battles, and then you have like the moment of defeat, like a brief moment of defeat when they realize they cannot fight the battles as much as they do because they're getting very tired and weary. And then like they pick themselves right back up on their feet and let's continue to kicking ass and taking names. And then like we reach the climax, we reach the big final boss, and then the key changes, and then you're fighting this big boss, and then you're giving it all of your might, and then by the end of the song you raise triumphant, you stick your flag on that fucking monster, and you raise victorious as a hero. This song is a hero's journey. Wow. This song is an entire feature-length film. The song is an entire storybook, a novel. Goodness, this song's a masterpiece. Oh my god. But yeah, so much is there to say about The Chaser and how it really elevates the text and the different components that elevates the text. I think these are some of the ways that The Chaser managed to achieve that. But do let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think, what elevates the text of The Chaser very well. You know, I would love to hear your thoughts on what makes The Chaser so awesome. I know that there's a lot of people who have their thoughts on what makes The Chaser so brilliant, and honestly though, I have never heard of anyone saying The Chaser sucks as a song before. Like, I'm not so sure if what vile monster would come up to me and say, hey Yasmin, did you know that this song fucking sucks? I mean, you're entitled to your own opinion, but this is a tried and true formula of songwriting. Of course, we have our subjective biases in, you know, have in this song actually, but a lot of what this song is these tried and true methods in the songwriting and what makes a song sound good. And this is our shared linguistic expression as a K-pop community that bounded together and shared our ideas and thoughts into something that's very cohesive and something that is very like is something that really analyzes this text in a much deeper length. And all these conversations that we had in the last decade is what enriches our understanding towards the song. And I like that, you know, coming together and then talking about what makes a song genuinely so awesome sauce is what brings us together as a community. And I wish that I see that more often in the K-pop community actually. Like bringing us all together and then sharing our little thoughts and ideas of what makes a song good, and then deepening our appreciation in art and finding joy and meaning to appreciating the songs that we love is honestly such a very fascinating and enlightening experience in general. So yeah, I wish that I can see that more often in the K-pop spheres instead of, you know, pulling each other's hair and fighting over who is the best K-pop group or why this K-pop group fucking sucks. I don't know, I'm not really interested in all of that. I'm more interested in loving art, you know. And also do let me know what song that really defines you as a person, you know. What is that song for you? I'll see you all around, hopefully in that monstrously long video essay that I'm working on. I swear this script is getting larger and larger as I work on it. It's like No Face from Spirited Away, like it just gets monstrously big every single time. Hopefully it doesn't turn too big to eat people though. Just saying. I'll see you all around. And as always, be excellent to each other. Bye, loves.